Let's go live to that Liberation Movement's summit, which is taking place here in Johannesburg. SABC News reporter Khayelihle Khumalo is live to us from there. Khayelihle, SABC News international news editor Sophie Mokonyane and I were just speaking about, the decline in electoral support of these liberation movements. That expected to be a hot topic at that particular summit. A possible way forward. What are we expecting today? From some of the speakers there to deal with some of these issues, the economic challenges, issues of unemployment that the continent is facing. And these are issues at the heart of what the electorate in all these countries want to see their governments fix.
Well, that's right, Crisalda. A very pivotal moment for these liberation movements. It's time to deliberate, to recalibrate as well, and resetting, especially because it is quite a plenty of challenges that they are facing. And also the room feels like a repository of history, given that they played a very important role in the liberation of their respective countries. But I mean, you look at a country like Tanzania that opened its doors when it was not really quite fashionable to do so. But these are frontline states as well who really paid a very heavy price during the course of apartheid. But joining us now is the ANC's first Deputy Secretary General, Ms. Mokonyane. Let's look at the importance of today, ma'am, and just looking at those key issues that you'll focus upon.
Thank you very much, and morning to the viewers. We're focusing on the real reason of being here, looking at how do we collectively unite, renew our relationship, focus on issues around economic growth, empowerment of people, maximum utilization of the resources that we possess as different countries, and most importantly, look at the issues of leadership within our various parties, accountability, transparency, and most importantly, reconnecting with the base that held us together as we waged the struggle for political freedom. This transition towards economic emancipation is going to be one of those things that we are going to look at. One thing that is going to be very interesting in today's program is around issues of migration, the movement of people. It's going to be a very interesting session, and we believe that there will be frankness, robustness around it, and of importance, look at how do we make use of the movement of people for the good of countries and not for alienating one another.
Ma'am, let's look at the issue of reconnecting with the base. We know that these organizations and their countries, they're facing a number of challenges, the electoral decline, among other things, but also, most importantly, we know the issue of disillusionment of the young people. How do you ensure that you get that message across to the youngsters, especially when you look at the demographics in Africa? The youngsters are quite a majority here.
We consciously included young people. They've had 3 sessions prior to today. They are going to present here today, and they are also going to be the ones who are going to map the way forward and affirm the minimum program of the liberation movement. We have deliberately said they have that responsibility, so they will be the ones who will be the only ones given an opportunity to make comments about the way forward in the form of the declaration. They are here fully represented. They have participated over the past 3 months as work was happening. They have their own reports, and today they are going to be participating in the various sessions, panels, and then tomorrow they will then also be amongst those who will hear what the presidents are going to be saying, having deliberated throughout the day today.
Let's look one of the thorny issues of migration. We know in South Africa, illegal migration, it's a big issue. So many reports. Whenever you go through the ANC's peace and security policy document, it's well documented. It's a big challenge. I see ZANU-PF is here. So many parties are here. Are you hoping to have a frank discussion in terms of tackling this issue?
We're not singling out anyone. All of us are affected one way or the other. Migration from different parts of the continent, different parts of the world. We are going to be robust on that. And what is of importance is to affirm that anything that is illegal anything that happens in a foreign country informed by any person with ulterior motives, no country or nation must tolerate that. And it's going to come. I think one is trying to avoid preempting what the discussions here today are going to be. There is a panel that's going to just deliberate around issues of migration of people and issues of legality and illegality for a country like ours that has actually been a nation that depended on migrants for mining. We also have to begin to look at that and how the private sector has also contributed to the mess that we find ourselves in.
It comes at a critical time. The geopolitics, the developments from the US, Ms. Mokonyane. I mean, for example, this bill being proposed by some representatives in the US. What's the ANC's viewpoint with regards to this, especially given the fact that it's a very key economy and South Africa wants to maintain that very cordial ties with Washington, D.C.?
Trade is for the benefit of both. It's not for the benefit of one. Secondly, we are not anti-America, but we respect the processes and policies of America, and we do believe that such issues require a proactive engagement, and secondly, negotiations and the respect for the, a rule-based kind of a relationship. As to where it will end, we do believe that it's neither here nor there, but what is of importance is that we remain committed to engage with anyone. But if it is of their own national interest to act in this particular way, it's also an awakening for South Africa.
Before we let you go, ma'am, positive side, I see SABC is also here. We know that it's one of the shining examples in the region. We saw the rise of the female leader, and the issue of gender parity is absolutely critical, especially because, it's part of the the issues that is really critical in waging a struggle. So I would imagine there are some positives as well.
Yes, a lot of positives across the 6 countries. Namibia is a shining star when it comes to the issues of gender parity. Not only the president, the secretary general, and also in public office, we have a number of women occupying key positions. And these are the lessons. We have the presidents of the leagues of women also here in attendance. They have also put issues before the parties, and we expect that this will be one of the other robust areas of engagement. But it has to happen, because it is not about making a plea. It must be a conscious decision that is being taken by every party, and all of us hold each other accountable around the empowerment of women and young people, as well as people with disability.
All right, ma'am, thank you so much indeed for that. And of course, all the best to you. So, Griselda, plethora of issues will be explored during the course of this gathering. I can tell you this march, really, so many of these parties are here, from Frelimo from Mozambique to CCM from Tanzania, ANC from South Africa, ZANU-PF from Zimbabwe. So all of them are well represented here. But for now, though, we're just going to take a very quick commercial break, and we'll see you after this.